Hello there folks, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you can actually see me through the actual swarm of midges. I ended up not videoing myself actually putting the boat into the water and getting myself ready. They were just absolutely swarming. So I'm out the kayak, wee bit of a kayaking trip. Unfortunately running very late, so it's basically a case of not much in the way of light. So I'm going to go over to where I've actually got planned and get myself set up as quick as I possibly can. Okay, so I'll see you in a wee second. Okay, so I know when it gets dark the GoPro's not the greatest, but I don't know if you can actually see the midges. Wow, so I'm going to get the midgie net on. Now it's actually quite dark. Where I'm going to be setting up camp is actually quite dark as well. So might just actually set the camp up and I'll show you it tomorrow morning. Just so I can actually get a chance to get the midgie net on and get everything all organised. Because it is just absolutely crazy. So they're absolutely covering me. So I'm just going to get the midgie net on today. Cheers. Well, I put on a tiny little fire just to actually try and see if the smoke will get rid of the midges, but it doesn't look as if that's going to work either. They're just unbelievable. I've never ever seen them as bad as they are tonight. Really unbelievable. So not managed to get much in the way of filming. Honestly, it's like as soon as you sort of take the gloves off, I've actually taken gloves, special gloves actually just to try and protect me. But as soon as I come off, the hands are absolutely completely and utterly covered. They're just completely swarming. So just going to sit here for a wee bit, just let the fire go out, get some water, put it out properly, and head to bed I think, and then we'll just see in the morning. Hopefully it's a bit windier in the morning, so hopefully they won't be quite so bad. See you then. Well, good morning folks. That was actually a lovely sleep. But last night was just absolutely crazy with the midges. It was really weird. A wee bit blowier than I was actually hoping for this morning. It was meant to be sort of 5-6 mile an hour winds, but the water is quite choppy. So you just need to keep an eye on that. So going to get up, get some breakfast. A wee bit of exploring around the actual area. I'm trying to find some sort of a cave or overhang or something like that that I can actually maybe try and do some future videos with. So we're going to have a little wander up onto the side of the mountain and see what I can actually find. But it's a lovely morning. Lovely morning. Okay, time for up.
Here's one of my favourite views. I'll actually try and remember to actually, when I'm on my way home, video it from the other side. But you can just actually see the road just about there, going off up into the mountain itself. So it's absolutely stunning. But as I said, the actual wind was meant to be really, really low this morning. It is meant to be raining quite a bit later on, so I just need to be conscious of it. But here's the waves.
So this could be fun. So as I said, just going to have some breakfast just now, and then actually I'm wanting to go a wee wander up into the actual hill itself just to try and see if I can actually see any sort of caves or something like that. It would just be really awesome. But this was camp last night. So shelter up there,
and then kayak, as I just had in the actual shoreline. And then the shelter up in the actual woods itself. So the shelter I've got, I'll show you a wee bit more of it later on, but it's the Backwoods Bungalow by One Tigris.
Gorgeous though, I absolutely love this place. I think you might have heard me say that 1 or 2 times in the past. Okay, so just going to get breakfast set up. Just going to use a wee twig stove this morning more than anything else. And as I said, get on the water for what could be quite a lot of choppy run. But the thing is, at the end of the day, the waves are actually going to be going with the waves, so it shouldn't be too bad. And I just want to explore some of the islands, one of the ones that I've not actually done that much exploring on. So, okay, time for breakfast. Yeah, so I was wanting to just sort of go through a wee bit as to sort of why I came out last night more than anything else. It's very hard for me to try and actually get any camping trips done, more because of the way that my actual work is. We're just incredibly busy just now, but I generally work from until sort of 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night, so I don't really get a chance to do many in the way of overnighters, which has proven to be quite frustrating more than anything. But I just sort of took the opportunity last night, day off today, and I really wanted to get out. I really wanted to try and get a bit of a camp done. More one to bring you guys some content, but also just actually for my own self, want to actually get out and have a little bit of fun. But the situation is, I was still working yesterday, got off a little bit earlier than normal, but even still, by the time I actually drove up to where I actually am and got across here in the actual water, it was really just too dark really to shoot an awful lot. So I do apologise that it was a little bit of a test just to sort of see timing wise whether it was feasible, how it would actually work. But I ended up not shooting an awful lot last night, as I said, because of the midges. I keep going on about them, but they were just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Hopefully some of the footage might actually show just what it was actually really like. But I want to try and do this more often, sort of thing. Yeah, maybe a wee bit closer to home, that might have been a better idea, but I just really wanted to sort of see what the timing actually was. I ended up having a lovely night. It was really, really nice. The stars came out for me, so I had a beautiful star show. Meteor showers on at the moment, but didn't see any. But it is just gorgeous, just actually being out in the actual water itself. It's just absolutely lovely. Choppy, but it'll be absolutely lovely. So just got the stove all built up, so just going to get some bacon on. I've just managed to check the weather forecast, and this wind's getting up right up, and it's actually going to be getting an awful lot stronger. So I'm going to start paddling back down the actual shore just now, just to try and see, and then just sort of like cross over the actual loch back to where the sort of van is. So maybe not so much exploring as I was really hoping for today. But I say I better get camp taken down. The tent's really struggling as it is, sort of idea. So a bit of a shame. It's what it is. That's the rain coming in as well. It's meant to be in at 11 and it's just gone 9 and it's just started. So I'm going to get everything taken down just now.
Okay, the traditional now leave no trace, apart from a little bit of flat ground. That's it, really nice. I actually really enjoyed that. It was good fun. Shame about the weather coming in, but you can actually just see it just coming down the actual valley there, but really, really nice. As I said, leave no trace, that's the main thing. Okay, so let the boat trip commence. So just absolutely gutted. The weather's just come in really, really hard just now. So as I said, the rain, you can't see down the actual valley at all. So unfortunately I'm going to have to call it a day. So I'm just going to head back over. I was initially planning on going down the east coast and then cutting across, but I think with the wind the way it actually is, that might make it a little bit on the hard side. So just going to head back over just now. So I'll probably catch up with you just when I'm actually arriving at shore. Oh, easy peeps. See you in a bit.
Well, that's me back ashore. That was quite an interesting little journey over. Really, really, really choppy, as you can sort of see behind me. So it was an interesting one, to put it delicately. Was planning actually going to one of the other islands and actually having a quick wee look, but I was going to have to come across against the sort of waves, so decided actually just to veer on the side of caution more than anything else. So unfortunately we're going to have to cut it short. The weather's just really coming in. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. I've had a thoroughly great time as always. So thanks for watching, take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.